Hello, and welcome to Before We Break Up Again, a podcast, a couples podcast with a difference, I think. We have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/braveclown. There is an extra episode of even more searingly honest couple conversation over there, where things get sexy and bitchy and mean or fun and funny.
There's a lot of crying.
And there's a lot of crying, actually, yeah. This week on the episode, coming up, we speak about sex. How much sex? Sex frequency. With regard to testosterone replacement therapy. And we move on to speaking about New Year's resolutions. I try and work in some conversations around the various resolutions that we make, but Jessie wants to read the list, and there's the bind that we're in throughout it. Hope you enjoy. Please comment your thoughts below, like, subscribe, leave reviews, help in any way you can if you feel like that's something you want to do. Thank you so much for listening. This is Before We Break Up Again.
I won't say it now because we're recording. Because it was funny though. Somebody sent me something funny.
A listener,
yeah. You had to have been a listener to have got that. Yeah, she must have listened.
Must have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome. It is New Year's Day. It is the first day of 2026. We have devised our resolutions. We've resolved to change our habits, our ethic in various modes across our life. We will alter our behaviors and hopefully become better people. Jessie, how are you feeling?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Woo!
How are you feeling about 2026?
I feel...
I immediately regret asking this question.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. No, I feel actually really good.
About 2026?
Yeah, I do actually. Compared to last January 1st, Jesus Christ.
Last January 1st, and come quite a distance. Living in our one-bedroom flat in central London.
With no money, you kind of rotting.
That's nice.
And me terrified and suicidal. Yeah, we've come a long, long way, baby.
Yeah. I'm no longer rotting.
You're no longer rotting, you're thriving.
I'm thriving.
You've got spots on your back.
I do.
From testosterone.
But so many benefits. I think we should...
So many.
Yeah.
This podcast could just be about the benefits of your boyfriend taking TRT.
Can you give me a little rundown of the various benefits of testosterone replacement therapy as a woman with a partner who is on it?
Well, you're not a normal man.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's the same for every man, but I think I've just got so used to you being this person, who's slightly lethargic all the time and has to really be encouraged to sit up and not lie down.
I'm not sure that I just enjoy to lie down. I get a lot done lying down. I've done some of my best work lying down. The great epiphany that you come upon as an adult is that you are allowed to work lying down. I've worked in bed before. I've done good work.
Oh, I'm sure.
Horizontally.
Yeah.
And I don't think this dismissing of my horizontal output is fair.
No, I understand that, but it is funny that probably 85% of the photos on my phone of you are you lying down with your hand on your pants.
Well, that's because it's a nice way to be. As my PE teacher used to say when we were playing football, if your hands get cold, stick them down your trousers, do the old willy warmer.
I think you've actually said that on the podcast.
Have I?
I wonder when we'll run out of stories.
Well, I always think that about other podcasts, and they don't seem to. That we need to keep on having
life stuff happen.
Babies.
Well,
we
that's
need to
where
keep
you've put a kibosh to that. Haven't
yes, but I'm going to get somebody with a little miniature blowtorch to just burn away my ball tubes.
No, Alfie. Anyway, the benefits are energy, morale are massively improved for you.
Mm-hmm.
You seem more positive, and your libido has like completely transformed. Like, not because it's not like we didn't have regular sex before either. So that's quite funny because it's like, it's just, this sounds really bad.
Go on.
But I now know, because I now realize that obviously most of the times that we have sex, I am the one who's kind of either initiated or scheduled it. Or like not forced, obviously.
Forced. I'm glad you conceded that. That's very big of you. That you have conceded that you have forced me into intercourse.
That's absolutely. That's just. Can you just say that's a joke, you fucking prick?
I think you have to take back the fucking prick first.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not a fucking prick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a joke.
So
I've never been forced.
You've never
merely cajoled.
Massively cajoled. Yeah. I think if you had your way, we would have sex a lot less. But that was pre-TRT.
Yeah.
TRT now, it's like I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, it's often my idea.
We're going off schedule.
We've obliterated the schedule.
You don't need a schedule anymore.
Yeah. It's good. It's I'm grateful for that aspect of it.
Yeah, but it's something that I'm fearful of, because if you do ever come off it, then it will just, I don't know. But the great thing is, it proves my point. My point forever has been, as long as we're having sex a lot, that means we're on the same page. Having said that, maybe it doesn't actually mean the one. So now that we're having sex more.
Have you, because your contention when we were having sex less than you would like, which would be, once or twice a week, that's not enough for you, is it?
I don't think we've ever done it less than twice a week.
I know. Well, I think there have been
weeks where it's obviously like been, difficult.
And once a week, I think you
once a week is not. I would not, and I don't want that.
Yeah, and it's that would never be allowed.
It wouldn't be allowed. We just wouldn't be together if that had been the way it had.
Yeah, I think if we ever went for a month without, it would be
a month.
Yeah, there would be kind of huge crisis talks. There'd be like, what's going on? What happened? I'll find it elsewhere. It's over.
I wouldn't say I'll find it elsewhere. Where would I go? I have nowhere to go.
I don't know. The pub.
You can find elsewhere. I can't find it elsewhere.
Yeah, well, anyway, the point is that
there's just, it would have been with yeah, I know everyone has different, I don't know, needs, but there's just.
Yeah, you're quite a high drive female, aren't you? I
guess it's more to do with my self-esteem. It's like I guess it makes me feel like you like me.
Yes, the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. And it's also just the act of I would have less good sex more frequently.
Yes, you'd rather have sex even if you had to eschew an orgasm.
I don't need that. To not need that.
You just need me to prove that I'm aroused by you.
Yeah, for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It could be 2 minutes every day, and that's fine.
Yeah, it could be. It isn't, but it could be.
Anyway, so there's lots of benefits of TRT. So this time last year, January 1st, you weren't on that. You didn't even have that on the horizon.
No, hadn't even investigated that could be a possibility.
We didn't have Pinter.
We didn't have our dog, no.
And I hadn't started OnlyFans.
Christ. And we hadn't started this podcast.
We were still
a month away from starting it.
And I think we were all really sick for a lot of January too. I think that it was the reason why we didn't start the podcast in January is because we all Donnie had just had glandular fever. We ended up just kind of, January just didn't start until about February.
Well, not about.
We didn't start our year. We didn't start our year. We didn't start our working year. Our January started in your February.
Didn't start till about February.
Yeah. So yeah, lots improved. Lots has worsened too.
Oh, right. What?
Just my relationships with other people.
Mm-hmm.
My social life has diminished.
No.
Oh, it has.
Not since January.
No, but like since the last, well, not since January. No, I mean since we moved. I guess since we moved.
Yeah,
that's expected.
Yeah.
No, it's all. I feel quite positive. Thank you. Do you feel positive?
Very much so.
Yeah, you seem so positive. It's great.
Yeah, I feel very full of life. I just need to keep my promises.
Okay. Keep your promises to yourself.
Yeah. I need to keep my promises to me. And those are the sort of the hardest promises to keep.
Yeah.
Because very hard to be scared of what you might do if you don't do what you want you to do.
Sorry, I just need to move.
Yeah. And that, those can be the hardest things to do.
Definitely. But I think you're done with going back into the same patterns. I think you're ready to move on.
Well, my epiphany was that if you have various things in your life that you'd like to change, either about yourself or your habits, and it's actually, I think kind of the flaw in New Year's resolutions is that you were one way on December the whatever, and now you are another way. It is the first. It is a new year. It is January, and you have transformed these. I mean, if you've got some things, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to create a whole new habit for myself. It's just never going to happen, especially not if it's down, loaded onto this arbitrary marker of a year passing. Habits change gradually, and they will only change for good if you concede that they change gradually.
Definitely.
That has been, without wanting to sound too much like one of those podcasts where they talk about mindset shifts. That's been my biggest mindset shift, is that the changes that you want to make in yourself, you change gradually. Nothing about yourself changes immediately.
Yeah. And yeah, you've proven that with things like your addictions.
Mm-hmm.
And your weight.
Mm-hmm.
I was joking. You don't have addictions. I mean, moderate. Definitely. It should not start. Resolutions shouldn't start on the 1st. I'm not thinking of their starting till the 6th.
Well, yeah, that's the sad thing about New Year's Day, is that New Year's Day, you want to eat shit and you want to have a couple of glasses of wine, but you've started all of your things. But it's the 1st.
We haven't started anything.
I've not started anything. No, I'm still
on
our
Biscoff spread chocolate here.
Still on the cream sodas.
Are you going to get rid of them?
No, these have been just magical. I'm going to order another pallet soon.
Oh no. You're a poor enamel, Alfie.
Jessie, there has to be some pleasure in my life that I can have without you going, I'm quite happy to trade the cream soda out for lager.
Yeah, no, it's true. And I can't talk. I'm drinking beer.
Yeah.
Well, non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah. So just let me have my cream soda.
I will let you have your cream soda.
Okay. It's no calories.
I will. I allow you.
It's delicious.
You are allowed.
The kids could drink them.
We can't really do any resolutions until The 6th, although I've started stretching and meditating.
Why the 6th? It's Armenian Christmas.
When they go back to school.
Right. So not Armenian Christmas.
No.
Okay.
No.
I actually don't know if that's the 6th.
When's Chinese New Year?
In a minute. It's a horse.
I'm so excited about that.
Tell me tell me what you've resolved to change in yourself if you feel comfortable doing so.
It's to be more positive.
Okay. You've done well so far this podcast. I think people would be amazed by the shift.
To do more weights.
Okay.
To put myself out there.
Ooh.
Which is a broad one.
It's a very vague one. How do you imagine putting yourself out there to look?
Well, it's kind of a contradiction when I say this, but I'm going to start my secret Instagram.
Yeah.
And start really putting myself out there to know when I know.
Right. So there's lots of contradictions going on here. It's a secret Instagram that you've just told everybody about.
Yeah, but they can follow it.
Yeah. So listeners can follow it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't started it yet. Obviously, I'll start on the 6th. I have to delete a lot of stuff on my phone first.
Mm-hmm. Sounds a bit weird, but
to read 12 books like you. I copied that one from you.
Yeah, my New Year's resolution is to read 12 books. I've let my reading slide, and I started last year. That's the thing. We were in a shit situation.
We're doing my
last
resolutions
year.
now.
But, I know, but we're having a conversation around them.
You interrupted my resolutions. Okay, I have here to paint and draw. And you didn't let me finish.
No, but I would have got back onto that. But you can't just be a kind of...
To paint and draw and write.
So should we just read everybody's sterile lists?
Yeah, go on.
So now I've got to relocate that sentence in my brain.
That's a good test for you.
No, it's not a good test for me. That's so frustrating.
Well, it wouldn't be so hard if you read more books. Your memory would be on fire. So go on. You were in a good way with reading and then you fell off, didn't you?
I did fall off.
You read all 4s though.
I did.
And you read a third of the Jonathan Franzen book?
No. Oh yeah. I started reading something else, and I read quite a lot of nonfiction and read a lot of, I got really lost in Substack.
You did, but that is okay because that's reading. The problem is they should be kind of, pages should be colored with different, this is a chick lit Substack. This is a educational Substack. This is a political Substack. Because I sometimes get tricked into reading complete crap, but it looks like a really, really intelligent, researched piece. And I've read half of it and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why is she sworn 80 times? Why are they saying every other? And then I realized I've just read someone's internal monologue. Yeah.
Well, that is the gift and the curse with Substack, is that anybody can contribute.
Including me.
Including you.
Yeah.
And me once last year. This time last year.
You need to do more. You're so good.
I'm not sure that I am.
You are. I think you should force yourself once a month at least.
Force myself.
12 Substacks. Try and do 12 Substacks.
Okay.
12 is nothing.
All right.
Not compared to me.
How many are you doing?
Well, when I'm
over 100 a year.
When I've got my shit together, I do 2 a week.
Yeah, so that's over 100 a year.
Plus all the fucking faff you have to do around it to get on the algorithm.
Yeah, like tweeting basically, isn't it?
Yeah, and I can't get on board. I read a brilliant one yesterday though that I didn't. So some people are now doing such a long tweet or note as if it's as a short story. So the whole short story is in the note, but it reads like a tweet. So you start reading and then you realize you've been reading this for 3 or 4 minutes. There was a brilliant one yesterday. I'll show you. It was like a thriller.
And you read it in note form?
Yeah, it was in note form.
I don't think I could do that.
It was only 500, something like less than 300, 400 words.
Yeah, but you see the note come up and then you'd be all like, you go, that's just fucking masses.
But it did it so cleverly because it spaced out the lines with a space. Mm-hmm. So it just looked like it would be that long. But then you get hooked in with the first 4 sentences and then...
Do you find Substack a less of a nervous and anxious experience as a contributor / creator than Instagram?
I did. But then everyone's joined now. So it's kind of become the new thing. And then you find people who...
By everyone, you mean your contemporaries?
Yeah.
Other people in your sort of sphere of the industry.
Who are more successful than me. And then they start and then you're like, whoa, how long are you going to take before you get to 1,000 subscribers? Or, and then you just see their numbers just go like, psh, and that's great. And then some people's don't, and that's quite nice. I do keep an eye out for them too.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to, and you know how some people are very generous, and when you join something, they're like, everyone come over here and follow my friend over here. She's absolutely amazing. And I always think, fuck off. Fuck you. No, I won't come over here and join her. No, I won't follow her back. I actually did something really hormonal today.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
I went and unfollowed loads of people that will be really upset that I unfollowed them.
Yeah?
But I did it.
On what
Instagram.
platform? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just thought, fuck it, I've got to do it.
I've taken on Instagram to following people just so I can mute them because they come up so often.
Oh, that's clever.
So I don't see most other comedians because good. I've muted all of them.
That's good.
And the thing is that there's one comedian who I loathe so much that I won't follow them. I'm not telling you whether it's man or woman. They're not non-binary. And I won't follow them out of, I can't give them that. But I would ideally like to so that I could mute them because they're in the algorithm a lot doing their corrosive shit. And I have to see it because I won't just...
You can just hide them. You just hide them. Click on their thing when it comes up next and just hide them. Okay. And then block them.
Yeah, I could block.
I've taken to blocking people too. That's great fun.
Yeah. I think I'll do a bit more of that.
And report them.
Yeah, I was gonna do it with that. Do you remember when I did my show in Brighton and I did the Russell Brand routine from the show? It's out as a reel on my Instagram. If you haven't seen it, please share, please like. Anyway, in the comments underneath, when I did that bit in Brighton, when you were there.
Oh, the woman.
The woman who stormed out and went fucking...
load of shit.
I would have thought that you would have more sympathy for somebody who's going through the same thing as you, innocent till proven guilty, about Russell Brand. Yeah. And she has been writing underneath that clip. And I'm sort of thinking about blocking her. But then I look at it and there's still kind of comments and she's just arguing with everybody.
That's great for the algorithm.
Keeping the algorithm. Getting numbers. She's getting my numbers through the roof.
Yeah, that's good. What? How can you support him? That's insane. It's like last night when you did the gig and 60% of the audience didn't know about David Walliams.
Yeah, or who Erica Kirk was. It made a lot of my topical sort of summing up of the year routines fairly hard for people to access. But I mean, maybe that's my fault for not illuminating the subject clearly enough before I skewered it.
Yeah, maybe. But I did think, surely everyone knew about Charlie Kirk and surely everyone knew about David Walliams because it was headline news. But then maybe people just don't read the news now, any of it.
Also, that joke didn't go over as well as I wanted.
None of it.
That was. I told my mum that on the phone. I told Jeff that on the phone. I've told it to you. Usually when you do a joke down the phone to somebody, first of all, you don't have the confidence to do jokes down the phone to people unless you're really sure I've just written a funny joke. It's not like brilliant or a work of genius. It's just quite funny.
It's really funny. It was so funny, honestly. David
Walliams. It's always the ones that you already knew it was, isn't it? It's funny.
Yeah, but the whole bit after about the books and our son and it was brilliant.
Thanks.
I'm your biggest fan.
You are my biggest fan. I sort of worry about that sometimes. Like I should stop taking so much joy in your praise.
Because I'm what? Not a good...
Because you're just because we love each other too much that it's like, it's bollocks. Yeah, of course you think I'm great. I think you're great. We're both sort of demented by love.
No, I'm quite good at being objective when you're on stage.
Yeah, me too.
So like last night, I definitely thought at points you weren't good.
Yeah.
But then at points you were absolutely like I can see how you... I wouldn't just...
I kind of don't want to talk about it anymore.
You wouldn't just come... I can't watch you and not give you criticism as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good now because I wait.
Yeah. You waited until we got in the car?
Only because I saw something about... I mean, I knew it anyway, but it was something like when you come off stage, your brain is the equivalent of reacting as if you've just done a skydive.
Mm.
So if you give people any notes at that moment, first of all, it won't go in.
Mm-hmm.
And second of all, they will react badly.
Yeah.
Badly and erratically because they're reacting to the adrenaline of the dips in the adrenaline. So yeah, so I now wait a little bit. I wait until we were in the car on the way home and there was fireworks.
Not metaphorical fireworks.
And there was fireworks when I told you.
There were literal fireworks because of New Year's Eve. And we drove down the road. We were driving through Old Swan at midnight. As fireworks exploded in the sky and illuminated both sides of the dual carriageway, and over the hill down, you could see towards the River Mersey, more fireworks. We were encased in a crescent of fireworks. It was rather splendid and beautiful and a humble yet magical way to bring the new year in.
Yeah, it was nice.
After an hour's drive from Manchester, full of criticisms.
I didn't criticize. I was
joking. I was just puncturing the end with a little bit of light. Okay.
Yeah.
What are my other New Year's resolutions?
Oh, my last resolution is to get therapy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. As a staunch anti-therapy, I've got trauma from doing therapy. You don't know what it's like to have shit therapy, type person. What's changed your mind?
But just finding out about a specific type of therapy, which has got an end date. So like you do 12 sessions and then you're done. Not that I'll be fixed, but just, I think it would be good for me to work out a particular thing.
Mm.
And I've never gone into therapy before with a motive. It's always been like, oh my God, everything is awful. And I don't know which one. And then I start talking to the therapist and I'm like, well, I was raped. Well, this happened. Well, and they're like, okay, right. What do we do with you then? Because they don't know what my main issue is, because I don't know what my main issue is.
Mm.
So if I go in with an actual thing, like I want to work out why I do this or why I feel this. I think the cat therapy thing is designed so that you can work out a map to see if you can work out why that might have happened. Or
for anybody who, like me, was confused initially, this is not cat therapy like you would have in a cat cafe. This is CAT, C-A-T, and an acronym of something. I have no idea what it's. Do you know what it's an acronym of?
No, probably cognitive, analytical.
Oh, therapy.
Therapy, maybe.
So cat therapy, it's like ATM machine. If the final letter of the acronym is also the word that follows it, and people get that wrong. ATM, the M is machine. So it's ATM machine, machine, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Lots of the coolest people at school would relish the opportunity to tell you that.
Did you?
No, I wasn't that sort.
Right.
Yeah, I was cooler than that. But I would think it. Hoover's actually a brand name. It's called a vacuum cleaner.
Anyway, yeah, that's if I have time and play piano. I want to learn to play piano. But the thing is, I think because I do have a strange brain, I think if I learn one song on the piano, I want to learn a particular song from the Amelie soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
If I learn that one, I think I'll be like, okay, I can play one song now. I can keep playing that forever.
Yeah.
And it's the same with therapy. If I work out why I'm feeling this thing in particular, I think everything else will be okay.
Yes. Also, it's quite good knowing one song because when there's a piano in a room, like you're in a hotel lobby or a
train station,
or a train station, or if you're in King's Cross, or indeed Euston, or indeed outside the Waterstones in Liverpool 1, you can sit down at the piano and play a little song, and you can just sit down and just go, oh, here's the Amelie soundtrack. And I go, oh my God, do you play the piano? And you can just go, oh, yeah, I just play when I don't have anything else to do. I don't get the opportunity to play it as much as I'd like.
Yeah.
And you can sound cool. And then I'll get on afterwards and play My Love by Paul McCartney. Or Crazy by Aerosmith was a fun one the other day, wasn't it?
That was very good. You're very good at singing that. Your resolutions are to read 12 books.
Yeah, just like you.
To get fit.
To get fit.
Cardio. You got to get that heart pumping.
Yes, it's a criminally dull thing to have to do cardiovascular exercise, but apparently it is necessary for my continued existence on the earth.
I need to do less cardio and do more weights, and you need to do less weights and do more cardio.
That's true. I would say I don't need to do fewer weights. I need to do more weights and more cardio.
Well, that leads us on to the next one, which is consistency. Consistent gigging, consistent everything.
Yes.
That's why the podcast is a very good thing for us to do selfishly, because it's like we are doing it 2 times a week. We are absolutely doing that 2 times a week. We are.
When they're not at school, it does become not impossible, but as close to impossible as something doable can be.
Yeah. They're being very good now. They're in the next room watching anime.
You think they're being good because they're quiet, but they could be being absolutely terrible. Less phone. That's another one. I want to get, and if you're listening, people from minimal phones, you're on my, I'm being advertised a lot, encouraged to purchase one of your devices. It's a phone with a Kindle screen, and I want one. And I think
is it meant to be less bad light for your brain, or?
Well, it's less addictive because you can't watch reels on it because it's a Kindle screen.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's e-ink.
Yeah. Why can't you watch things?
Because it's not a colour screen. It's just grey and black.
Oh, okay.
Like a Kindle. Have you ever read a Kindle?
No.
You never seen a Kindle?
No.
Never
What's
seen
a
the
Kindle?
screen of never seen the screen of a Kindle.
Yeah, I have. I just didn't know you couldn't swipe and stuff.
You can swipe, but you can't watch videos on it.
Right.
It is just so the phone is just it's a little ebook.
Right. So you can read on it and check your email.
And use Uber and use WhatsApp.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. That's a really good thing to do.
But you can't use...
photos.
Yeah, photos, or it has a camera, but you can't do video and whatnot.
Oh, that's good. Sorry, my foot's really hurting. I just need to stand up.
Right. What am I going to do when you stand up?
I'm going to make a noise.
Right.
There you go. Yeah, I think you should definitely get one of them. That'd be good. I think I obviously am on my phone a lot too, but your habit of, if I get out of bed just to go to the toilet and I'm out of bed for less than 30 seconds, you're looking at your phone.
I think so. The phone for me is a very kind of light form of self-harm. Because I sometimes notice and engage with the despair and bleakness of consuming endless images. And I go, fuck it. And I just roll on through.
I see you do that.
And it really is, as somebody who, has dabbled in addiction, it really is like a present and destructive one.
But that's why it's really empowering to unfollow people or mute people that make you feel a certain way. It doesn't mean that they don't like you. I saw one woman. I know that we said we wouldn't talk about social media as much as we have.
Yes, but this is more interesting because we're talking about it as consumers, not creators.
All right. I saw one.
I think.
I saw one person who I worked with once on a job 6 years ago, and then you follow them on the job, and then you're like, oh, I'll follow you forever because we worked together for that one day. But she did this really cool thing where she did this announcement in a carousel, 10 different images with the same text on the image, but with 10 different images to really kind of hammer it home. And it was like, don't be offended if I unfollow you. I'm going through a rebrand. I'm changing up what I want on my feed and what makes me feel good. And it's just don't be personally offended. It's just something I need to do. It's watch this space for me in 2026. So it's sweet because it's telling you don't be offended, but it's also like, you're going to still follow me, obviously. So keep watching. I won't be following you, but you stay following me. I thought that was really clever.
Yeah, that's funny. There's a sort of sweet arrogance to it.
Yeah. It is self-harm. It is self-harm if you're not in a good way. I don't think anyone who's truly thriving and productive and happy is sitting there just scrolling endlessly.
Well, the beneficiaries are the creators and the companies. There's no real big benefit apart from time leaving. There is no benefit really.
I went through this phase also of when I tried to not go on Instagram for 3 weeks as a self-imposed thing because I kept losing followers and I was like, it's upsetting me too much. So I just won't look at it for 3 weeks and see what happens. And I found that I was suddenly listening to things I didn't listen to before. I was way more present with the kids. I was calmer. And what I didn't know didn't hurt me.
Yeah.
But it is part of our jobs and it's part of our lives. So I think that we have to work out a way, like you said, of having a phone for things when we need it, but having like it's a workstation rather than a thing that we can look at.
It's a tool for work rather than something, a part of your life. Like it is an extension of me to a greater capacity than anything else that isn't me is. It is woven into the fabric of my every day, every hour, every 10 minutes.
Well, you should try then, whenever you have the impulse to look at one of those things, you look at a news site or you look at dictionary.com and learn a word. I've
tried, but so much of it is unconscious that it's quite hard to do that.
Well,
because it's also attractive. And then like you can change your phone so it's in black and white. And that makes everything a lot less attractive. But then there is but I would like to see that one thing. And then you change it back and then you never change it to grey again. It's like...
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on from phones. We'll be on our phones less this year. And more in a way. But with an intent. We have an intent.
On our phones less, but in our phones more.
Yes.
Okay.
So... we also want to go on holiday, don't we, this year?
But the dream, of course, is that everybody, in a kind of Gandhi's Salt March type way, stops looking at their phone and we all just agree that we don't do it anymore.
Then what the fuck would everyone do?
I know. Isn't it exciting?
Yeah, but then how would we earn money?
YouTube can stay.
But then we'd just scroll YouTube. We get addicted to that.
Yeah, but they have to get rid of shorts.
Well,
I don't know.
Anyway, where do we want to go on holiday?
Gambia.
Okay. So Gambia, I want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Because I've always wanted to go to Hawaii.
Why?
To meet Jason Momoa.
Right. But I will be coming with you.
I don't care.
And you've met him.
I haven't met him. I walked past him in a corridor.
Oh, right. I met him.
You met him?
There.
What?
Jesse did a Comic-Con in Earl's Court a few years ago.
6 years ago.
6 years ago. And Jason Momoa was there. And I was walking through the little backstage bit with the kids. And he went, oh, hey guys, how's it going? And I went, oh, hello, Jason, are you all right? And he went, good, thanks, buddy.
That's incredible. No.
And then I walked past Val Kilmer.
Oh.
And he sort of growled at me in his unfortunate
he's got
through his voice box thing.
To me.
Yeah. And he was very sweet as well.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I didn't speak to anyone. We asked the kids this morning to give some resolutions, and 10, who's 5, he immediately was like, he said, so guys, we're going to, do you have any resolutions? And 10 went, yeah, to start winning. Immediately. To start winning.
I think that if you've borrowed to read 12 books from me, I'm going to borrow to start winning from 10.
Such a good resolution.
I'm going to start winning.
Yeah. Going to start winning.
I like that.
And then he said, I've only won one thing in my life, a swimming medal, and it wasn't very good. Oh, and start football. He suddenly got interested in football today. It was weird.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, he sat down with me to watch the football, and he sat there, and it was a boring game, and Liverpool was shit, and still sat through him and, oh, come on. And it was really, I think, our eldest has sort of tapped out slightly of, like, just recently lost a little bit of interest in football. I think maybe like he wasn't used to Liverpool not doing that well, and kind of went, oh, I didn't realize it could be like this. And I'm not actually that into it. And also always got kind of restless watching games, whereas 10 just sat down with me and engaged with the whole thing and asked a couple of questions, but not like a good amount, but not too many.
And then he said, can I go to a football game? And you said, yeah. And he said, so could I see them? He didn't understand that you could actually see the players. So sweet. Oh. And then he's just before bed, he laid out his Liverpool outfit for tomorrow, because he's obviously just, and now he'll wear that every day. He's been wearing the same outfit for about 6 weeks.
Oh no, he can't leave his Kurt Cobain era behind.
No, he won't, but he phases in and phases out cool things.
Okay.
Yeah. He wants to wear the full shorts and t-shirt tomorrow.
All right, good.
So sweet.
Well.
And Donnie's resolution was kind of quite sarcastic. It was to find a good barber.
He doesn't need a good barber.
He doesn't. He's going to grow his hair.
He's not.
He is.
He's not. Why? Stop.
He wants to grow it, Alfie.
He doesn't. His resolution is to find a good barber.
That was him joking.
No.
He doesn't want to take them seriously, the resolutions.
Maybe you're not taking him seriously when he wants to find a good barber. I think he would like to get his hair cut more if he just trusted the industry. Like the barber we went to around the corner, and this guy just didn't have a fucking clue what he was doing. It was awful. He
wants to go back to that one, the curtains one.
I know.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it has to grow to be able to make that.
Yeah, but then you can't just grow it out, especially not with his angular hair growth situation.
He's got cow's lick like me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a cow's lick?
No.
No.
I'm blessed. Actually, I do. It goes to the side at the front slightly.
You've lost your hair this year, not in a bald way, just in a you cut it off.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big thing this year. Mm-hmm. Last year.
Yeah, was. And I'm happier for it.
And mine's grown about 8 inches.
Has it? For marketing purposes?
Yeah, I haven't cut it all year, so it's grown. It's grown about. It's down to my vagina now, so. It's like, it's fucking long.
Yeah. Other people would say below the hip.
Sorry.
But you said it's grown down to my vagina. Vagina. Grown down to your vagina. Just.
Sorry.
Where would you like it to? Just above the vagina, please. How much off? Just a couple of inches above the vagina, thank you.
I don't know why I said that. That's the only thing I can think of. I didn't think of saying hip.
Yeah, I know, I get it. You're more, on a day-to-day basis, you interact more with your vagina than you do your hip. Don't you? I've not thought about your hips for such a long time. I think about your vagina.
Okay.
More. I don't know. I don't have to go into details, but more. Definitely more.
That's good. That's good.
God, what else?
Me too.
What else do we have to cover before we part company with the good people?
No, I think it's bedtime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Short episode this week.
Yeah, I've got to get that train at 6 a.m.
Oh my God.
Oh, they've just started making noise too.
Okay. Well, short
gotta
episode
enjoy
this
our
week.
chocolate.
So thank you very much indeed for listening. Jessie, do you have any parting thoughts for the people this week?
I would love to know if anyone has done cat therapy. And if you are a Patreon, please do join us on there, by the way. Maybe you could tell me if it is a good idea for someone like me. That'd be nice.
That's a lovely thought. Okay. Well, until next time.
Thank you very much for listening.
Goodbye.
Bye.